first, we have a game 3 played by Raunak Sadhwani versus Peter Slivder. Peter was playing the black pieces and Raunak was playing the white pieces. This was the Blitz Championship 2019 that took place in Moscow. Raunak started off with c4. Peter played e5. We have the English opening, c6, bishop c5, just like Grishuk's 9. Popularized by Alexander Grishuk, grandmaster Alexander Grishuk. And e3, the idea is just to keep developing and probably push d4 at some point, turning into some kind of a queen's gambit. D6, knight e2, all logical, bishop a7, stepping back from d5, from d4, castles, and now Peter goes for h5. Interesting, going for the attack before finishing development, but it's still fine since it's a blitz game. d4 by Raunak, striking the center, and h4 by Peter. So already Peter has equalized, as he's threatening to just capture, bring the bishop to h3 and try to go for a quick finish. Over here, Raunak had a few choices. He played c5, which isn't the best move. The best move is b4, and this is quite difficult to see in the game if you haven't prepared it, as it looks like a pawn sacrifice. It looks like a loose pawn even if you can't capture it immediately, which I'm pretty sure you can. So after it takes, you can go for some complications, but at the end of the day, because of queen a4 and rook c1, black's just gonna have a better position. So over here we can just play rook d1, bishop d6, and bishop a3, and we can cut off the king from castling and keep the king. Keep the king in the center of the board. It's a very unclear position, for the least, with chances for both sides. And yeah, the principle is just to grab queenside space, since your opponent's grabbing a lot of kingside space. So attacking the opposite side, the side that you're stronger on. But white's pieces are aiming towards the king side, so the queen side, so should ideally be should focus on grabbing the center and expanding on the queen side. Also, black's king isn't castled, so try for this is a good try. However, Raunak decided to play c5, which is not losing, but it wasn't the best move. After which, Peter just takes, logical, and Raunak takes with the h pawn to maintain the structure of his pawns. If he took with the f pawn, the structure would be damaged. However, this might have been the best move because it opens up the rook, maybe giving some chances, some counterplay chances for white here. However, Raunak plays a pawn takes, and Peter here makes a mistake by playing knight e7. The best move would have been to play knight f6. The difference being, when you play knight f6, you leave this square open for the knight to retreat. So when you play knight e7, now this square is no longer available for the knight, and we see this is a problem when white can push d5, and now where's the knight going? So knight would have to go back to its initial position, after which white can expand even further by playing b4, probably even sacrifice the pawn for the time being for some counterplay. If it's bishop a7 is a mistake, and this is a very logical move, but d6 is just crushing up for this. Just takes, and we have a very crushing position. Bishop takes b7, very very strong tactic here. This pawn is under so much fire here, so you can't, and also you can't take with the knight because same trying to take on b7. This d8 square is unfortunately always the issue. Checkmate. So the queen is forced to guard the square and stuck there. So here the best move is actually to play e4. I'm sorry. Here, e4 is the best move. Actually letting this knight capture, but this would lead to checkmate, as you guys can see. And defended by the rook. So this is a very powerful move, very engineistic. So here, so white is better after knight g3. Okay, now you can capture the queen, but yeah, bishop a3 or bishop a3 seems reasonable. Yeah, this is not so comfortable, at the very least. And you can just grab the pawn if you want. It's just a nice position for white. A pleasant position at least. So yeah, you would have to play bishop d6 there, and yeah, the game would continue. This is quite double-edged, queen b3, and there's some chances for action here at f4. Yeah, but however, in the game, you couldn't see any of this d5 action. Instead, Raunak plays the big mistake or blunder. He captures the d6 pawn, and Peter immediately captures with the queen, obviously making leeway for the queen to come and try and checkmate. So Raunak takes, and here Peter should have definitely just played queen h6 and gone for some attack. After which, yeah, white would be forced to play f4, but now you can play bishop h3. Bishop h3 first, just remove the defender of the white king. So just capture, and king f2 if you're trying to run away. Then we can just play queen h2, I think, and then it's, yeah, then we can just play g5 and try and open up the position. Yeah, we can just try to open up the white king, so there's no way you can move this pawn, as e5 would fall. Now g4 would be a threat. If rook h1 is actually the best move, and then now you just lose a rook. If anything else is played, for example, let's say if something like e4 is played, then g4 is just gonna crush as the bishop cuts. I'm sorry. As the bishop cuts the king, and the king is forced to further move away from its territory, and now it's mated on g4. Very nice checkmate and nice king hunt. There's not much that white can do here, king e4, but again, this is just venturing into the black's camp, and this should be winning some way or the other. Queen g2, try to, and now you can just play queenside casting, and this is just everything just falling here. If rook f3 is play g4, should finish off the game with this hanging. So this should have been played, but Pierre had another plan in his mind, and he took that one. Okay, this is also not bad. Black is still much better, probably even winning still. After which Raunak plays knight f4, a logical move, stopping some queen h5 ideas. and controlling the d5 square for the timing. There's around 4 pieces aiming towards the d5 square. So I'm trying to keep control of the center. And here Peter just plays bishop d7, continuing his development, trying to queenside castle and then attack. And here Raunak decides to play knight d3, after which Peter plays queen g5. So knight d3 was a mistake. A better move would have been like queen f3, trying to just being the queen out and towards the king side to provide more defense. However, yeah, this is also quite difficult. Bishop g4 and stuff are coming, so yeah, it's not a very pleasant position at the very least. We can still play bishop g4, and this is quite the hassle. Well, obviously black is still doing way better. Yeah, the queen f3 is a good try. Still, there's some chances of holding on. However, after knight d3, you block the queen's pressure on the bishop, and the knight was already in a good square. Now you moved it to an okay square. It was defending the king side. Now it's no longer defending the king side. So now you just allow queen g5, and I think Raunak played very quickly e4 and underestimated this tactic. I'll give you guys 5 seconds to find the best move that Peter played. So here Peter played queen takes g3, and this is a very good tactic, and it's very powerful. The pawn is pinned and the king is in trouble, and bishop f4 was played by Raunak to prevent the checkmate. Here Peter played queen h4, really good move. However, like engines might say even queen g6, but everything is just leading to the same thing. After bishop takes and then rook c8, bishop f4, and then we have bishop g4. And again, the idea is just to keep increasing the pressure on the king. But however, queen h4 is a perfectly fine move, still keeping a lot of pressure on the king, back in the white king. And here knight d5, final mistake. And you guys pause the video for 5 seconds and find the move that Peter played that was exceptional. So here Peter played knight takes d5, and then Raunak played pawn takes c5. Now I want you guys to pause the video again to find the best move for black here, which wins him the game. There is only like one move. Thinking of it logically, there should be only one move that's really winning here, or that could be played. So here Peter plays obviously queenside castles. It's quite obvious, though you're sacrificing. If you move the knight somewhere, then you're allowing like white to have actually chances here. The king is still stuck in the center and stuff, so it's really still very difficult. Like queen f3, rook income. It's like a lot of pressure for this king over here. Even he's being attacked right now. So he had to do something quick, and that was queenside castle, bring the king to safety at the same time. This knight can't be touched. Bring this rook to the attack soon and try to checkmate the white king as soon as possible. Bishop h3 is always on the radar, and it's very simple. We're here for, it's a very nice position for black. And here Raunak just plays just takes it. Okay, and now bishop takes. Now it's already like nearly mate, forcing white's key defender to be exchanged. Though he's a piece down, this is a very logical piece sacrifice, as it's trading one of white's most powerful defenders, the fianchetto bishop. Now, okay, trade, and now Raunak relied on queen f3, so queen f3 was played. I want you guys to pause the video and find the best move for black here that Peter played. So over here, Peter played rook takes d3. A very strong move, obviously, trying to decoy the queen and trying to checkmate the black king here. So here Raunak plays the only move, queen takes e6, defending against the checkmate, threatening queen takes a6 and takes on d3, threatening something like this too. There's a lot of threats. This queen is annoying here. However, Peter just plays queen g4 first, so the king has no squares to go, so the queen is forced back to g2, and now he just captures the bishop, and now Raunak plays queen e8. Guys, pause the video and find the best move for black. So whoever said bishop d8, congratulations, you guys aren't wrong, because there's a check, again the same tactic, and yeah, this is actually lost now because there's too many pieces that came off the board, and now having an attacking chance is nearly impossible. So yeah, and on top of everything, you're forced to go to d5, and it's taken with a check. Then queen g3 would be and then queen g3 would be game over. So instead, Peter played king d7, giving up the rook on the corner, which you would think you would need for the attack, because this is always a menace in white's camp, as it's taking over the h file, keeping the king locked, and actually creating all these mating threats. So Peter still calculates a win, and guys, pause the video and try to find the next crushing move that wins the game instantly. So over here, Peter just plays rook g3, exploiting the same pin again, and Raunak resigned here. So the game could have continued with either king h2 or king h1. King h1 is just made like instantly after king h2, checkmate. And if it's this, just play rook g4 and queen f3, and it's mate. So very attacking game by Peter, and hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and hope to see you guys next time.